Welcome, folks, to the Camera Cat, Sydney Harbour, 17 November 2019. Three-boy handicap race. On the Camera Cat today is James Bury, Piers Hasgard, John O'Witty and Michael Chittenden. I'm Andrew Buckland. Welcome to a sparkling Sydney Harbour. Appliances Online, whose form in the last couple of races, as you would have seen from the highlights reel, pretty hot. And new sails on their boat today to win the Spring Championship. They just got to start the race, I think, more or less. But they're now the scratch boat. The cream rises. Shaw and Partners, snappy drop at the leeward end. Beautiful. Coming to time. 5, 4, sorry.
Shaw and Partners over down there.
Wrong side of the line. Individual recourse, Shaw and Partners. But I think he's pretty aware he's over.
I don't think he is, mate. He's got the hammer down, but saying that, we'll get our hammer down.
That's highly optimistic, isn't it?
It's a whole new meaning of putting it into windward, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
The old Baz, mate, he'd be very happy if he was watching. Not dragging.
Now. So,
just on the Vintech still.
He's tacked in a lull. Not really what
Kitchenmaker
we recommend.
Leading the Smeg. As I said, the Shaw and Partners are definitely not part of this race at the moment. So they're not, no intention of going back by the looks of it, Bucko.
No.
They're probably the Royal Oak. 4 Pines, I dare say, is our current leader on course. From the Kitchenmaker, then Smeg. The boats are all pretty much so together still. Not the usual spread out that we're seeing.
Yeah, this is a bit of new pressure though, seriously.
And colder.
Cold, right-handed.
We'll just turn the heaters on the Camera Cat, yeah? We'll get the foot warmers. And look at the mains just inverting there.
But still, two pretty good setups there.
Yeah.
Both boats looking okay.
The vet seems to go all right in this heavier breeze, Bucko. Better in the heavier than the light, I've noticed over the last couple of weeks.
Better when the breeze is consistent than when it's not. And that's just a coordination issue, really, in some degree, isn't it?
Yep. Not a real great tack there on the Royal Oak, but they get away with it.
Good enough. So they're the actual two leaders, and they're both off some marks here, so... And they better be thinking about attack.
Yeah, I don't know whether they can see it on screen, but there you go, they're just tacking, but just past them it gets real patchy. Not a great tack, but nonetheless, done. We're on the drone.
Plentyon.com here.
On the drone following, yeah, a bit, and Marine Pittwater. The bloke that loves a bit of blow, and Smeg absolutely taking it. They've absolutely launched, Bucko. They've got to go to the furthest marks.
Yeah, Smeg, you know, the scratch boats today, Smeg and Appliances Online. Smeg's got the hardest job.
And there's the Kitchenmaker and Marine coming across on screen with Yandu in the background. Yandu was one of the boats that went the other side of the island, Bucko, and never know.
Well, Yandu's going to lead on the water because he's only going to the nearest mark, the shortest mark.
The closest mark, the mighty Yandu.
And he's only 100 yards, or 100 yards from the mark. Good stuff here from the Noakes Blue. A little duck in a hurricane. Wow, that's very solid, isn't it? Here goes Yandu at the windward mark, their windward mark. A little conservative tack. Can they get the bow down?
Marine Pittwater on the red as well, Bucko. Woody's just waiting for his spot.
On the red. Nobody having an easy time. Here they go. They got it away.
Good to
boats.
see.
Noakes Blue as well. Pretty good set on the Yandu. Tommy Clout bringing his
A game.
A game and his determination to that job. Wow, they all got away. How about that? No riding lever use yet.
Yet. Big yet. Have a go at them, go, would you?
Wow, it's good.
There's plenty on.
Let's go down. Let's chase down these guys.
Boy, big sniff there on the Royal Oak right in front of the camera cat.
Jack McCartney having a shot.
Why wouldn't you?
Fantastic. Take no prisoners. Can we get over the wharf on the end of the island? Oh my goodness.
Have a go at the bullet that just hit the Royal Oak there, Bucko.
Oh yeah.
Just about to hit a vet off screen to the
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So they've got to get over the reef here on the end of Shark Island, and then there's a wharf that you can see there on screen that they've got to try and get over.
The vet's in more strife than early settlers, but they've handled it, I think. Oh,
And then just to throw something else into it, here comes the spectator ferry, not our spectator ferry, but the ferry to pick people up off the island.
no, they've got there. They've lost the Spinnaker sheep, but they'll get that back.
That's okay.
So we're travelling with
The Royal Oak and Vintech on screen.
wow. Travelling with Yandu. And subject to the drop, they will lead. Well done, John Winning, Tommy Clout and Brandon Bank. So good work. Long handicap and made good use of it.
So Shurham Partners lead on water, but dare say they're not part of it. And then,
Yandu got the dial up. No risk involved there, was there, mate?
nah, mate, watch, me and Chits went out yesterday and had a bit of a sneaky around the harbour at a few things, and we watched you blokes on the old 18s and Captain Calm, Woody, on the mistake yesterday.
Yeah.
It was very quiet on a few occasions. But here on the back to this, we've got Yandu leading from Royal Oak, Royal Oak Hotel 4
Oh,
Pines.
here we go. First
Here's a
capsize of
carnage.
the run. Ooh.
Here's some.
Marcus. Now he's got an untidy bit of work to do on the Marine. Got the chute half up, the wrong side of the mark.
Birkenhead Point Marina is third, on with Ilvey in fourth.
But look who's
Kitchen
coming to join
maker.
the party at the back of the peloton. The scratch boat, the other scratch boat appliances online. Going to do a 2-sail jibe, and they'll do it.
And then a dial up.
But pretty clean.
Very clean.
In fact, very nice. If we can all be that neat.
Here's our other scratch boat, the winning group. And they've come back to join the party, and that's everyone all together, Bucko.
Amazing, isn't it?
They're only missing each other by inches, Bucko, when they're having to duck. So,
Yeah. It's all good.
you know, very good close racing here.
So the winning group's gone pretty well there because they were good 1 minute on the Litard across the start line. So they're in the race, as you'd expect.
They'll just hoping to give everyone a bit of a jump start and come chase them.
Oh, they got plenty of weight, and like we said, Johnny Walton, a pretty handy fella.
Yeah, very handy replacement for Sevy, yeah.
Yep.
Just back here with the Ilvey just tacking. We're just following Appliances Online with their new sales. Bucko, what's your...
Yeah, that looks like quite a big mainsail to me. And a pretty safe tack in plenty of wind. But they've been pretty cohesive the last couple of weeks. And the next leg we have here from the top of Clark Island down to Chowder is the big test. Oh, nice looking jib, Jimmy.
You're quite the jib man, aren't you? You know, like.
Mate, it's just there to make up the numbers, mate, isn't it? Mate, will just provide the balance. Oh, here we go, right-hander with plenty.
With plenty of pressure too.
Jib now looks a bit deep. How about that? That is fresh.
Mate, they're working the ring hole out on that one, aren't they, to keep the bait underneath, and they're doing a great job at it. So there's no three boys at this rounding, Bucko. It's just straight around to one can.
Straight around. So the order, like we said, Shuren Partners leading on the water, but they didn't start legally in our opinion. Royal Oak 4 Pines leading. Appliance Online second. Ilby third. Yandu fourth. Burgundy Point fifth.
Smeg sixth. Kitchenmaker. Then the winning group. Then Rag and Famish. Yeah, we got the Royal Oak just up there they're on screen at the moment. They'll probably set a little spinnaker into Chowder Bay, Bucko, you'd think?
Yeah, I think they have to.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
They're just in that ferry. They're probably a bit of bad air off the ferry, right?
Yeah, that hasn't helped their cause. So here we are.
Here we are with
Red
Appliances
Badman's
Online.
trying not to set a spinnaker, so he's looking for depth, sitting in on the wing, just taking...
That looks like Kurt sitting in on the wing, mate.
On the wing, okay, fair
Come
enough.
on, Kurt.
No, this is all fair and low and war. Just trying to get there without setting a shoot, Jimmy, so he knows he's got to scrape the rocks
Yeah.
down here at the point, and he can see there's more wind coming.
And that boat in the distance there, that is Shuren Partners who's leading on the water, but in the camera cat's opinion,
We've got
Not
some
part of
video evidence, I think, Jones.
yeah, there's a drone shot of the Royal Oak.
The Royal Oak trying to squeeze down, but they're not going to get there. Oh, look at that.
Big letdown on the appliances there, just back on screen.
And he's achieved his goal. And you see on the Moche Kurt Fatura's big armfuls. But they'll get there. They'll now just be conservative, get to the mark with no shoot.
Yep.
Whereas the Royal Oak has to set. But they've done that. They've
Not too bad of a set on the Royal Oak.
taken the odds to it.
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's one more risk manoeuvre that they've got to do down the bottom here is a drop, obviously, and a round up where Appliance Online, you'd think,
No, he's got a good alignment of Appliances Online.
yeah, like I think Appliance Online will be our new leader.
He was fast up that last beat and went the right way. Amazing.
Everything
Well.
went right for him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking to him last week, Bucko, after the race, I just said, how was the light bulb moment? Just everything they touched last week went right for him.
That's what happens when you suddenly got speed.
Yeah, that old thing.
Yeah.
And there you go, first around the bottom mark, Appliances Online, closely followed by Royal Oak Hotel 4 Pines.
Good stuff here. And most of the rest of the fleet, no shoot on that leg. All got down here, main and jib. A little conservative. The Royal Oak, Jack McCartney, no mucking around with Jack.
No, there was a corner, he turned it.
That's right.
Got the Yandu and Birkenhead Point Marina here on screen, just on the drone shot.
And a good squirt coming. The dial up, I'll be okay, but nothing particularly easy about it.
Yandu around in third,
A lot of rope to move.
Birkenhead Point Marina fourth, Smeg fifth, so they've picked up a spot. Ilvy is the next boat that's going to come around here, Bucko. They dropped a couple of spots there.
Yep. The Smeg, nice rounding.
You put the commentator's curse
I
on
would
him.
put the curse on the Ilvy.
There's an Oaks group coming in for the dial-up.
Oh, and
Oh.
having a sniff. Oh,
Big sniff. Great shooting there, Piers.
but not a bad dial up.
No. You're not
Just
yeah.
unbelievable.
Crew madly scrambling at them, but there's not much they can really do.
Really?
Like, no, the crew, that is, like the spectator boat just moseying on. Not really sure why all these people on starboard are yelling at him and what what starboard means.
I'd say the spectator vessel or the cruising vessel completely oblivious to the meaning of either word, port or starboard.
And there's Royal Oak, who we believe is our leader, with the fleet looking down behind them.
Broken jib car.
Yeah, those guys were sailing really well, so it's disappointing for the guys here on Birkenhead Point Marina, but they'll be back to fight another day next week, Bucko.
Nothing you can do about that.
No,
Sorry, nothing you can do about that.
just travelling there with the drone with Royal Oak Four Pines, and just like magic, we're on Yandu. Great drone shot there of the Yandu from Jono's great driving there. He's just got the Smeg coming across.
And the
gotta keep it
Yandu on
on.
a little duck on the Smeg. That
Yep.
tells you the relative positions of those two boats. Beautiful little duck.
Definitely got a race on our hands there. And Smeg's got to go to the furthest mark, though, Bucko, don't they? They've got to go to the white
correct.
mark.
That's correct.
I did read something.
Yep.
So just here on the winning group on screen.
So just got a bit of light air here, but a bit more wind coming out of the left-hand side of the bay.
First around on the course there in the background is Royal Oak Four Pines.
So their unwind, their handicap unwind on the shorter mark has more than compensated for the distance to Appliances Online.
And second on course will be Yandu, who go around the closest one, Bucko.
It seems so unfair, doesn't it?
I bet you it's not unfair if you ask Woody.
No, and you're right. Yandu second on the water, Appliances Online third. Appliances Online looking upwind, not the best spinnaker set. I'm not sure. They had some little issue there.
Just on the Royal Oak Hotel.
But the Royal
They're
Oak
on
Four
the
Pines gone
on the drone.
with pressure.
Right
Yep.
along here with the Ilby doing a windward set, Bucko.
Yep.
Pretty easy, relatively easy in this weight of breeze to do a windward set.
Yeah. Yandu has to jibe. Looking forward here. We're travelling with Appliances. Where are we? Travelling with Yandu, sorry.
Yandu.
Yandu making an effort to get the high side of the island here by the look of it. Appliances. Sorry.
No, Appliances.
Going in for the jibe.
Yep, Ilby gone on the inside of them.
What a sweet jibe though, James, eh?
Great jibe.
Beautiful.
Well, you don't want to hit your body on one of those marks,
Not soft.
no, not the air-filled type.
Plenty of wind coming off the left edge of the course looking upwind. These guys on the face of some pretty good stuff.
They'll be gone.
They'll be gone.
Gone. Got it. No.
Gone.
The ejector seat.
No.
No.
Too much bang on, but they've saved it. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh, they haven't saved it. There's more to come.
Just cooling down. Cooling down, Bucko. Back on Appliances Online here in the race.
All good.
They'll be having a bit of a bark at each other. I'll tell you, he's coming charging along, Bucko, off screen. Is the winning group is charging through the fleet.
Now I'm looking for the Royal Oak.
Bradley's Head, Bucko, right under the middle of the harbour bridge from where we are, brother.
Happy days. All right then.
So riding along here with the drone with,
So the Royal Oak's done a number on them here, I think.
yeah, I agree with you.
Got the header out of Point Piper and on the ley line into the mark, a long way from where we're travelling with the...
So for the viewers at home, you can just every now and then see, there you go, right in between the two boats going along that foreshore in the distance, that white spinnaker. That is Royal Oak Hotel Four Pines. Is how much of a lead they've opened up, Bucko.
Yep.
Done it. Just looking back here at the winning group and Noakes Blue of Vet Heritage still marching on, Bucko.
Yvette got the unwind and got the chute going and stayed upright, so she's back in the contention. Oh, Yandu in the tide here. No? Oh, they saved it. The Yandu a bit hot into the bottom here. Stick with this, Jimmy.
I'm sticking with it, brother.
Oh, the drone's over there, copy.
No, that's all on us.
Oh, okay, that's handy. Oh, okay, fair enough.
So first around, definitely Royal Oak Hotel 4 Pines.
Starboard rounding though, pretty untidy.
Yeah.
Breeze back.
You want to get the spinnaker well and truly packed before you attempt this jibe, and then dial up. Correct, Bucko?
Yeah, don't try this at home in this amount. Oh, they've got a little lull. Good on them. Shoot not in the bag, still on the appliances. But they've been good and calm, and you know, they'll get the job done. Some discussion on the Yandu.
Quiet boat, that one. You'll be back into contention.
Oh, what could go wrong there? Did the full Mexican drop, smoked the halyard. But they've laid into the mark pretty good, but left them not much turning room.
So first on course, Royal Oak 4 Pines. Second, Appliance Online. Third, Yandu. Fourth, Ilvi. Fifth, Noakes.
So the Noakes are still a chance here, James, because they've got a red. They've got the nearest mark to get to on the beat. Amazing. Good stuff.
Where were you saying the Royal Oak had to go? They had to go to the furthest mark, right, Bucko?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, a bit of a wild dial up there on the Smeg. Go on, Petey Harris. Yeah, you get. Look at that. Straight back down when Petey gets out.
Oh, he's a large boy.
Not sure why, Bucko.
So in the background,
There's the other side of the island. So, there's this side of the island. You got
up. Oh, and the Ilvi just made trouble for themselves. Oh dear. Not much they can do here if they have a crash. Oof. Just. Ilvi not under command.
no. My heart was in my mouth then, Bucko. So
Yeah.
I don't know how theirs was. Just on the Appliances Online and the Yandu on the screen there. Appliance Online have still got to go to the furthest mark, being the white mark. Yandu, I'm guessing, Bucko, probably around the blue, the middle mark.
Correct. Oh, and the Yandu having a bit of trouble here.
He's in all sorts.
Yeah, got the wrong side of the mark because he's overlapped with Appliances Online. Got to unwind himself.
So who does that let back into the
The Yandu.
Tommy Clout earning a beer?
More than a beer, I hope.
There's our leader on screen. Royal Oak 4 Pines absolutely flying downhill.
Yeah,
But-
and Noakes blew around the shorter mark in second on
Second.
the water.
And third around, Appliances Online.
And Yandu having a second stab at that one there.
We might fly down with this pack, Bucko, so we can
Yeah,
maintain the range.
good
Sit
call.
down for me. Noakes Blue struggling to make the end of that island again, Bucko.
It's funny, isn't it? Disadvantage from the mark not being late.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be right. They figured it out last time, they'll figure it out this time. And the wind it's a little more benign, isn't it? The sizzle's gone off the pressure,
Yep.
so the wind speed down to below 18 more or less.
And on the Yandu here with Noakes Blue in the background, and just to the left of screen, way off in the distance, is Royal Oak Hotel 4 Pines. And there's Noakes Blue just got around that wharf.
Advantage Appliances here, able to hold it on and go at the end of the wall.
Have a go at him, go here. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
You.
Phil and Kurt. They're clean, and now they've got to go into BMG mode. The mark.
They've got to watch out here for Noakes.
They'll be right. They'll be fine. Noakes will come around their bow pretty promptly. They're not overlapped. You might have thought he was, but he wasn't.
That was close.
Yeah.
Few discussions being said there.
No. He's.
Oi! What a big wheel stand there on the
that. Good stuff.
lines on line. That was awesome.
Next obstacle for him, a cruising boat. Just. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. No, Brett was just talking to his own guys, I think, there.
Oh, what? Just Phil, just pull it on nicely and pass me a cupcake.
Pass me a cupcake, exactly. So 2 jives into the mark.
They got some waves here they got to contend with, so you'll see them here leaping out of the water a little bit. There you go. It's pretty amazing.
Coming into shot in the background is the leader. Oh,
probably the worst angle for an 18-foot skiff to be jumping over waves is what you just watched there on screen.
Well, they handled that all pretty comfortably, didn't they?
Yeah, oh, mate, Brett's a great handler.
So the race leader, 4 pints. Jive drop at the bottom, nice radius, all good. And these guys are jiving a jive drop probably.
Vet's in a bit of trouble here trying to get over a cruiser on screen on the Noakes Blue. The cruiser will be going, why? I'm just enjoying my day here. What could... Vet's around them, but now she's got a jibe, Bucko, to get back down, and that cruiser's not looking like it's slowing down for him.
He's jibed.
Very wobbly.
Wobbly, but okay. Well, they had to do a slow jibe to indicate to the cruiser what they were doing, didn't they? So
back on the appliance online there on the drone. Great shot. Brilliant job there on appliances online. Bucko on screen just then before.
Yeah,
now we're on Noakes Group in Yandu.
Yeah, Royal Oak Hotel.
Oh, sorry, Noakes Blue. So Royal Oaks Hotel, 4 Pines, very commanding lead.
Lead by about 1 minute. Appliances will be there comfortably second. Noakes Blue and Yandu in the fight for third. Yandu and Smeg both going to the back. And this will be extremely dangerous for Yandu here.
Yeah, it's going to be a big lull, isn't there, Bucko?
Yeah, hard to handle for both boats here.
So you can see the crew ready to jump at any moment.
Did I say dangerous? I mean, they're supposed to give 100 metres clearance on the stern, for God's sake.
Well, by the time they get the wing out of the water here, they'll be about 100 metres.
Yeah, that's a cable laying barge, small cable laying ship. Created havoc.
The Telstra network. It's the NBN cable going out the heads.
A new wire to Noumea. Don't know.
And then you'll see the Smeg there just on the left of the screen, just going into in that doldrum part where there's plenty of breeze right down the side of the ship, and then you get the big whack, no breeze, don't you, Bucko? So it's hard to handle. It's like you don't know when to jump. Like you get taught when you're a young sailor to keep a smell out for the diesel smell off the ships, and when you smell that, start moving inboard.
Jimmy, not diesel in one of those, fuel oil, but that funny hydrocarbon smell indeed.
Hydrocarbon.
Jackie McCartney, Courtney Marr and Charlie Gundy. A good victory. Wow. Even my jinking's not that good, Jimmy. They've been pretty convincing though, haven't they?
Mate, they have. It's been great to see. Welcome back, Jack.
Off a handicap of 2 minutes, so, you know, they've got fastest time as well. Oh, perhaps not. But after Brett and the guys advance or extract themselves from the intersection with the ship that's going out, did we win?
So we'll get Piers to come around to the left of the boat with his camera, and we'll pick up the Smeg, Noakes Blue, Nyandu, all wrestling it here.
Noakes is in third, Smeg's in second. Noakes just ducked Smeg.
Only just, so
And the AOL
on screen there,
Oh, dear.
that ship has put the curse on them.
Yep. Winning group also been befuddled. Oh, that's a bit disappointing, but those blokes will take that in their stride.
There's the Yandu getting a wave off Jesus, the hand of Jesus. We've got drone there on Yandu and Smeg, and we'll get up here on Noakes Blue.
Smeg in good pressure. Big left-hander. Smeg, advantage back to Smeg.
Vet, I think, just tacked probably a little bit too early there.
No, she
Bucko.
needed to try to go to the ley line, but she's decided to tack in the puff and not do a very good tacker. Yep, so, oh no. But Smeg's in a header. You bet you've got to go back. Oh well, and a big puff coming to rescue the Smeg a bit and Yandu, so that'd be disappointing for the Noakes guys and girls. Didn't need to go to that end of the line. And she's going to have a go, but
A little bit too late.
a little bit unlucky there, in fact.
So, second across the line today, Smeg, Mika, Pete and Scotty.
Oh, and that's a pretty good race, actually, and they're off scratch, so not quite sure, not probably 2 minutes to...
Next across the line, the mighty Yandu. And then
the race winner.
Noakes Blue, next across the line. That's Noakes Blue's best result, I think, Bucko. So
Yeah, and you know, they were there and thereabouts, obviously off a long mark, but they stayed intact.
Yep.
Which today wasn't that easy, was it?
Mate, very hard day today, especially with those two long reaches. Next across the line, winning group.
So winning group be ruining not attending the start line efficiently.
Oh, that never helps you. And then next across the line is going to be Ilvi.
And that's quite a good result for them too. So
Very good result for them.
I rather suspect that everybody else that we're waiting for has been on the riding lever.
And then next across the line, right here, is the kitchen maker at the pin.
And appliances will be next.
Appliances after cooling down,
Yeah.
after paying a little visit to the ship. Very unfortunate for them.
Yeah, difficult to see, James. That was almost impossible for them because the ship was
Yeah.
going upwind at their VMG. Once they're overlapped, they were always overlapped and making the call about when to get out of there.
And I think that's the championship too, the appliances online, isn't it, Bucko?
Yeah, they won the carnival. So, viewers, I hope you enjoyed that today. Obviously, a little wintry weather in Sydney, as you would have seen from what we wore on the camera cat. Great work today. Piers Hasgard, John O'Witty, Chits, Jimmy, thank you. Not running into anything, nearly kept dry, not too bad.
Thanks, Bucko.
Great yacht race. Hope you can join us in a week's time for the scratch race. The crews will applaud, we will applaud. The sponsor's not usually quite so happy about it, and the punter's not quite so happy, but for a bit of purist, a full course scratch race next week. Hope you can join us. Camera Cat signing out.